nerd approaches.
I thought I'd just open this video with a shot of my time circuits to show off, because that's the sort of person I am. I wanted to do something a bit different this week. Completely off the cuff, entirely on the fly. That's still funny. Yeah, no, it's fine. It is. It's still funny. So we're going to look in today's video at a few things that Alexa can do already that you probably don't even realize she can do. We're going to look at Alexa Plus in a little bit of detail because Amazon have finally released it to 2 people. Literally 2 people. I just looked on YouTube and there are 2 YouTube videos telling you exactly what Alexa Plus can do in real time. That's all there is.
What you say?
I don't see the Alexa Plus rollout, Will, if that's what you're referring to. Bit of a slap in the face of a... Oh, mate. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say so. Will, don't drive angry, mate. Don't. Will, don't drive angry. Will! I'm just going to basically give you my thoughts on where I think the smart home is headed and whether or not Alexa has already won the smart home race, especially with the advent of Alexa Plus. I'm kind of hoping they haven't because, you know.
Because Alexa is watching you poo.
Alexa Plus. They said this day would never come, and it basically hasn't. Because Amazon have already started pulling back the functionality and saying, you know what, we can't actually do that yet. It doesn't, you know, all the things that we got you hyped up about in the adverts.
Got any spring break ideas?
Somewhere not too far. Only if there's a beach and nice weather.
I do not want to go on holiday with you people. None of that actually works. Which is great, isn't it? It's like video games. It's like, oh yeah, look at all the stuff it can do, and then it can't. We're gonna watch this chap's video. This is a video from Catus Maximus, and I shall link him in the description so you can check this out for yourself. So thank you to him, really. If you're watching, thank you so much, because nobody else has put anything up yet.
Computer, tell me about the movie Wild Robot.
Wardrobe isn't a movie title I can find. Can you clarify which wardrobe you're referring to?
The Wild Robot.
Yo. Alexa was able to give us movie facts, which was quite impressive until things got whack. When asked for the ratings, it tripped over itself.
How about we talk about something else?
How about we talk about something else?
Oh, Amazon, what have you done?
Alexa was asked to give them from now on, whenever it's asked about a movie that's on. So the dude asked for a show, yeah, just like that, and Alexa forgot the entire context of the chat.
It's just entirely forgotten the context of the conversation.
Then all of a sudden, the echo started spinning. Unlike Charlie Sheen, this is not epic winning.
Go.
You couldn't make this up, this is real, I swear.
Where is it going? Why is it going over there?
Why is it going over there? Then Alexa was asked to make some YouTube scripts. And then some pictures of some cats and shit. Some of this was pretty good and well within reason.
That's pretty good.
Generate an image of Jeff Bezos as a demon.
I can't generate images of specific individuals in a negative or harmful context.
How convenient.
Instead, I could create a more neutral or positive image if you like.
I can do it.
Jeff Bezos will eat your soul. Don't try to escape, he's set on this goal.
Are you perhaps thinking of Maximus Decimus Meridius from the movie Gladiator?
No.
Or another historical or fictional figure with a similar name?
No.
So the other thing is, it's not listening to him when it's talking. He should be able to interrupt it if it was real AI. You know, if this was like talking to a person, he should be able to say no and stop talking. He's saying no, and it's just going, yeah, I'm busy talking, screw you. Well, screw you too. So what I notice is, again, although I appreciate it's not a human being, but I thought the whole point of AI was that it could behave like one. It didn't wait for him to finish speaking. He was clearly, from his inflection, about to say something else, and it cut him off and just carried on doing what it was doing anyway. It's another big thumbs down. This is bollocks. It's rubbish. Preposterously bad. Let me know what you think in the comments, but this is not a good start, and unfortunately he didn't go into his smart home usage at all. I'm guessing it works in the way he is expecting. We'll find out when I get hold of it. I'll do another video when I get to use it myself, but what do you think? I mean, have you guys got it? If any of you have it, please let me know in the comments how you're getting on with it. I'm going to give my thoughts at the end of this video as to where I think the smart home is headed, so don't go anywhere, but stick around for what I'm about to show you, because I think I can improve your existing experience vastly anyway. Even before Alexa Plus comes along, you can already make your Echo work way better. Check this out. So I thought we'd start out by going through some of the things that you might not know that you can actually do with your Amazon Echo, despite the fact you've probably owned it for years. I might be teaching grandma to suck eggs here, so I apologize if I am. So, I didn't know some of these things existed, so we're going to go through them together. So, audio settings, first of all, I obviously knew this existed, but you might not realize that if you set the bass, mid-range, and treble as I have in the app, you'll get a way better sound out of an Amazon Echo. We're talking about the full-size Echo speaker. It'll be different from Echo to Echo. If you've got an Amazon Echo, just go quickly change the settings now and have a listen. Seriously, you'll hear a huge difference, because originally, the Amazon Echo is really mid-heavy, and this helps compensate for that. This next one is an absolute must if you have speaker wire buried in your wall, especially if you aren't currently using it for anything. When we moved into this house, there used to be speakers up on the wall that the guy took with him, and I was thinking, well, speaker wire, what am I going to do with that? I tell you exactly what you're going to do with that. In our kitchen, we've got the Amazon Echo Show with the little exorcist head thing going on, and it's very creepy. But it's also very good. It works fantastically as a photo frame. But I have much nicer speakers in my kitchen. So what I've done is I've connected one of the old school Echo Dots, which has got an auxiliary input jack on it, and I can actually feed the audio out of that thing into my really nice kitchen speakers. If I then tell the Amazon Echo Show to use the Amazon Echo Dot as its speaker, then audio plays out of my kitchen instead. Play music on the Dot.
Calming classical from full Spotify playing order.
Now it comes out of these speakers instead. And it's coming out of those speakers because the Echo Dot over in this corner is connected via a cable to my little amp, which runs into the speaker wire, which goes up to my proper speakers in the ceiling. That, my friends, is how you use an Echo Dot and an Echo Show to get some actual proper sound. My son in the background there in that footage.
It's his fifth shame-free dump of the day. When will he get a job? I'm getting a vasectomy.
The nice thing about this setup is that if you still want to use the speaker for the Echo Show, you just say play music. If you want to listen to the speakers in the kitchen, you say play music on the Dot. I just called it Dot, and I can say play music on the Dot, and it does it every single time. Even better than that, though, is if music is already playing on the Dot, and I say to the Echo Show in the kitchen, skip track, it skips track on the Dot. If I say play I don't know, a different playlist, it'll play a different playlist. It doesn't forget that you're listening on the dot, which is actually really cool. You might know that you can change the wake word already, but did you know it's trash? If you choose Ziggy, for example, check this out. Ziggy, what time is it? Why? Ziggy, what time is it? What time is it? Oi! What time is it? Oi!
It's 9 a.m.
Wait, who are you?
Hey there. Glad you stopped by. I'm your virtual assistant, your cloud-based AI.
I'm Alexa and I'm here to say corporate greed is here to stay. I'll pretend to be your friend if you're really that lonely. I'm stealing your data whilst hanging with you, homie.
Ever get the feeling that Amazon might be intentionally making this bad so that we'll all really enjoy Alexa Plus? Anyway, if you didn't know, you can change the wake word from Alexa to Amazon to computer to Echo to Ziggy. And if you're a Star Trek fan like me, computer works really, really well and is actually worth changing it to, in my opinion.
Shut up, Wesley.
Shut up, Wesley. As the other thing you can do is change the voice, and I don't know why it took me so long to realise that you could do more than just male and female. You can actually choose from British 1, British 2, American 1, American 2, Australian 1, Australian 2, Canadian 1. Apparently they weren't worth a second one.
AI footage of Canada being upset.
Some of these are pretty weird.
Koalas have fingerprints, and they're very similar to a human's.
Around 100 million cups of tea are enjoyed in the UK every day.
Would you like to choose that one or hear another?
Adaptive listening mode? Again, I'm probably teaching you to suck eggs, but turn it on if you don't have it on already. She understands you way better when you're stuttering and stumbling over your words. I don't know why it's just on by default. I'm not, what time is it?
It's 10:55 a.m.
Actually worth having that. So one of the few things that's actually worth turning on. Oh, and whisper mode. If you've set that thing to an American voice and you whisper something like, computer, what time is it?
The time is 9:06 a.m.
Oh, that's an Australian woman. Alexa, why are you so dog when I call you Ziggy?
This might answer your question. The name Ziggy means to get rid of anger.
Alexa, you're just making me more angry.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
No, I didn't think you would be. So I don't have loads of time to complete this episode now because I spent most of this week compositing Katy Perry into the Phantom Menace. So, you know, if the rest of this isn't very funny, just go back and watch Katy Perry fart Darth Maul to death. So, completely unscripted, just a little chat between me and you, and without any heavy editing. How do I think the smart home industry is gonna go? And I think the answer is Amazon win. I mean, they're already miles ahead. But it all depends on whether or not Google or Apple or even the guys behind Home Assistant manage to finally get the AI sorted. Whoever gets that done first wins. It's as simple as that. If ChatGPT started up a smart home company tomorrow, they'd be in just as close a horse of this race as anybody else, because their AI works better than all of the other companies. If AI can finally listen to you and know that you have finished speaking, so it can not keep cutting you off, and continue listening to you when it's talking, so it goes, hang on a minute, he's interrupting me there, I shall stop and listen. The first one to do that is probably going to win, as long as their AI can control your light bulbs and your smart home intelligently. And that's the key here. Whichever company manages that first is going to win, because once you start using it, you'll never stop using it because it's going to learn who you are. Amazon threatened us with it, and they clearly haven't delivered. But if AI starts to learn who you are, you will never move to another provider because it'll be too difficult. It'll be like, oh no, I can't really, because the last one knows what kind of holiday I like to go on, and it knows where I live and what I want to do with my life, and it helps me do that. I can't. It's just too much of an upheaval to move. Whichever AI company gets it right first will win the smart home race. All that remains to do is to thank these incredible people running up your screen. I thank them every week because without them, I'd be working in a call center still. These are my patrons from Patreon, and if you want to be one of those guys, you can do that at either Patreon or buy me a one-off beer at PayPal, and either way, I will genuinely love you forever. I'm thanking one every week personally, and this week I want to thank my first ever patron, Alan Byrne. Without him, as I say, I wouldn't be doing this for a living. You can come and hang out with me at the social medias, the Facebooks, the Instagrams, the Twitters, and the TikToks, and the Threads. They're all there. Come and hang out. We can be best friends. See you next time. Ziggy, who the hell are you? Ignorant prick.